Hello everybody, this is Bench85. Welcome to another episode of Surviving Minecraft. Now I know I said last time I'm not going to touch the reactor, I'm not going to touch the laser drill, but I need to. I need to upgrade this reactor a little bit. I need to get some more power out of it because we need those emeralds bad. And if I can't get the emeralds that I need from there, we're going to have to find another solution. I have an idea for it, but before we start doing too much with the base here, I especially need to get fuel headed this way for the reactor, and I'm going to need a lot of Ceres quartz, and that's what I don't have a lot of, so that's what the mining drill is for. Not for emeralds. I need the emeralds to get the focuses for the Ceres quartz, but until that point, well, we need emeralds. So what I'm going to do actually, I pulled the fuel out of here already. And I'm just going to, oh god, no. I need to stop breaking things. Okay, there's still a piece of glass missing up there. I'll have to replace that when I get up there. This pick is so darn quick at breaking stuff. Not that I'm complaining, but you know. There we go. Much better. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the height of the reactor here. And I just realized I didn't grab any buckets. Do I have any buckets on me? I have 2. Okay, I can make use of 2. Because I need to move the enderium up a little bit. So I have to drop or pull those guys off. Eventually we will raise the height of the reactor. But until that point, or not the height, the width. We're going to make it a 7x7 at some point. But for now, this is what we're going to have to work with. So I'm going to need all of these guys right here. So we're going to bring this up 2 blocks. We should be able to just go right along here. Try not to step in the enderium. Put some glass in right. That is so close. Right there. I just realized I think oh, am I only raising it 1? Oh, I was going to raise it 2. But I guess this will have to work. Because I think I'd have to drop the floor if I were to do that. Let's just drop it 1. Oh god. Oh god. Let's patch this up. We we do not need enderium going everywhere. Okay, this is getting more complicated than I originally thought it would. So reactor casing there. No. I need to go right. Ooh. This really does complicate things, you know that? No. Let's put one there. Put you there. I need to get through here. And not get hit by the enderium. So yeah, I'm not going to make this as high as I thought I was going to originally. That was a mistake on my part. I miscalculated the size of the room apparently. Not a big deal. So we need one more right here. And we should be able to go 1, 2. It's been remade. Let's throw some fuel back into it because it's going to need it. So I wonder what this guy can output now. Should we find out? The old one was around 4. Oh, this guy's going to do a lot. Over 6. Nice. Okay, that should be plenty. Plenty of fuel. Only thing is look at how fast the fuel goes. Alright, so we are good to go. I'm happy. Woohoo! So we fixed that. So now the laser drill should be able to run constantly, which is important because we need as many emeralds as we can. What I'm going to work on though today is a completely different thing. I want to work on a Cobbleworks system, if you will. I want to be able to have sand, I want to have gravel, I want to have smooth stone all on hand whenever I need it. And it's going to go right in here using our cobble generator. But I wanted to show you guys this, alright? I fixed this up. I moved the spawner, so now it's nicely laid out in there. I patched everything up here. The only thing is I'm trying to figure out what to put here. Because if I put in like an upside down stair, the connected texture doesn't work. But so now this right here will turn on the grinders. So then the grinders will be running, right? And then I have these all set up for all 4 of the positions up there, just waiting for spawners. So the slime one, you flip the lever, you can see that will activate. Pretty cool, right? And then that'll go off. What I think I will do at some point is I'll put a capacitor bank or even, I don't know, like a network reader or something here so that I can see how much power is going up to the spawners. So we'll have that set up at some point. But I got everything patched up, and I like how it looks. It looks neat up there. Looks very neat. And I do have the capability in the back at some point to hook up wireless redstone, and that'll allow me to turn on the spawners from like down here. So I can do up there or down here, which I think will be pretty cool. So that, guys, let me set up for the Cobbleworks. Alright guys, let's get started on this Cobbleworks. So, as you can see, these are the barrels that I want to use, right? We have the cobble first. We want a barrel full of gravel, a barrel full of sand, glass, smooth stone, and stone bricks, just because I think that's a good setup. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put them up here, all the machines for it. I think that's the good spot for them. So we're obviously going to want, let's see. I think I want a sag mill right there, and I want a crusher right here, because as you know, a crusher will turn cobblestone into gravel. Then we're going to want a smeltery here and a smeltery here. I don't know why that's doing that. I want to replace that. Why is that configured so weird? I don't want any configuration at the moment. There we go. And then the last thing we're going to put in here is the cyclic assembler. Just like that. Okay, looks pretty. By the way, there's a door here. Carpenter's doors are amazing. So we got them partially set up. What we're definitely going to need though is power, which I do have some on me. But I don't think I have enough, because we're going to have to go over there. Nope. Come around here. Let's see, where is the closest? Probably have to come right through here. So that's how many I need. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them. Do I have any in here, I wonder? I do. Perfect. Just like that, we're back in business. Perfect. So I can put this back, and I can't fix that yet. Oops. So these should all have power. Yep, they're all getting power. Beautiful. This one as well. Perfect. So how I want this set up And good thing I can see what I want. Cobblestone is the first one that's important. And I think I'm going to set this up. I don't know why I clicked that with my... I want this extracting, only extracting. I'm going to do it on the brown channel, I think. And we have a sag mill here. And I'm keeping it, that one is, I want this in and out. So I want it inserting on brown. And it won't do anything yet because this one here is still active with signal. So I did that purposely. And let's see, this one's going to make sand. Okay, so here's how you do it. I'm actually going to put all these on like this, okay? And then I'm going to put like that, okay? Perfect. So this one here is going to be inserting on brown, and we're going to extract it on green, okay? Now all of these guys are going to be they're going to be inserting on green at some point, okay? So everything will go into the barrels as they're required. This guy, we want it to be... Oh, this one's not going into there. This one might be difficult. Let's see, the back. We want it to be inputting. Apparently it's not going to let me do it. Well, there's another way of doing it, and I probably will have to go the other way. Minor setback. I'll worry about that one later. So this guy is an alloy smelter, and he's made to make glass. So this guy is going to be inserting on green, like so, and I want him to extract blue. So that when I come up to this guy, he's going to be inserting on blue, extracting on green, just like the other ones were. So this one has glass in it, right? Yes. So all he has to do is insert on green. No, insert on green. Perfect. Oh, I should probably be checking these. The extract here should be always active, and this one should also be always active. So this alloy smelter should be like that. So I should be able to do it with just the conduits. This guy is going to be in insert or in out mode. Extract on green, always active. Insert. He's going to be making stone, so what do I have that one set on? Brown? Insert on brown. And this guy, the last one, let me just double check. This one is has to be going both. So he has to be inserting on green extracting on purple. Yeah, because this guy will be in and out, so he will be inserting on purple and extracting on green. And this guy should be inserting on green. So let me just make sure that looks right. Insert on green, he's an in and out. The glass should be in. Sand should be in and out because you're gonna need both. I think that'll work. So let's find out. So if I do that, so he's getting regular cobblestone. He's getting regular cobblestone. Sand is being produced. Why is he getting circuit plates? I have to double check that one. Should be this first one right here. Insert on blue. And this is sand. Oh, I forgot to set this one. Always active. Now we should be getting sand. Perfect. And I'll start making glass. Sweet. Now this guy, we need some smooth stone. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what you do is you put a schematic in here. Oh, I see, you put it there. We do this. We tell it, do it. Perfect. Put it in here. Got 5 stone bricks. We may have to configure him as being an insert on the back. See, that's outputting. Okay, so I guess we can't, we're gonna have to output him out here. So we're gonna have to use some of the other conduits. So let me grab some of the other conduits and let's get this guy going right here. All right, so I started setting this up. Basically how this is gonna work is we're gonna use item ducts here from thermal expansion. And I should be able to put this on here. And it should allow me, if I do this, start putting it in here. But the thing is, we're going to want input like that. There we go. Now we got cobblestone showing up. Perfect. So what I want to do then, I don't want that connection to go like this. We should be able to put another servo here. And now it's outputting it down to there. Perfect. We just got to cover that up though. What we're going to use is something called a structural duct. Right here. So I'm just going to make a couple of those, and then I'm pretty sure you do this. Yeah, next to this, so we'll have plenty of them. That should be enough. So now these work like covers. So you can go like this, and we can cover everything back up. The only thing we're going to have to cover now is right here and right here. Perfect. So you can't even tell the difference. And everything seems to be running pretty good. We'll probably speed that up at some point, maybe. Oh, we have to do here as well. I need another servo. Forgot about that. What do I need? Electrum. Gold and silver. Well, 1 gold. Must not have much silver left. Oh, right there it was. We'll do 1 of each. Because it should give me 2 and I only need 2. Perfect. So we'll just put them in here. Okay, so we have input working. What we need is output. I'm gonna stick this here. Nope. I'm gonna change that. I just want to see if I change this output like this. No, it needs the servo. There we go. I thought that was working. Yeah, the back is blue. So why are we not grabbing stone? Insert. Always active. On purple. Insert purple. Extract. Always active on green. Except I can't. I'm just gonna do insert. Oh, now it's gone. Okay, so something kind of got screwy. Perfect. Oh, and I also had to put, this guy can make gravel sometimes, so I had to put it so that I was putting in gravel. So that's our Cobbleworks. The last thing I want to do is I want to put some octadeck capacitors into each of these guys, and maybe even speed inputs for those guys at some point. But that should speed up our production quite a bit. And we should have enough power running through our lines, I think. Oh, maybe not. That uses 20. This uses 100, so that's 120, 220, 320, and I don't know the conversion for that. And these guys, no, that should be enough power. Why are you losing power? I don't understand. Or did our reactor not kick in? Ooh. Oh, this is down. Oh boy. Either the reactor did not kick in when it should have, or we're using too much power. Very possible. Because that mining laser is hungry. Actually didn't kick off. It's been wasting power. That doesn't look like it has any, it's used up most of its fuel. Oops. Okay, this is falling quickly, as it should. I think we're just not sending enough power both ways. Well, anyways, we got the cobble set up. I'm going to probably shut the mining laser off now, or at least change out. I have enough emeralds now to start doing Certus quartz. So now that we got that set up, I should probably do that. We'll close the door. Now this is technically step 1. We are going to do more with the cobble, but I want to see how much time I have left, and we might switch gears a little bit, do something a little bit fun. So let me check. Alright guys, seems to be working pretty good. We're making progress. I think this'll be plenty. We're gonna get sand once the glass fills up. Looks like this is doing pretty good. Actually, what I might do here is help myself out a little bit. If we throw this into the sag mill here, we're gonna get more gravel, we're gonna get more sand. We should get, yeah, see, 2 sand sometimes. It's what I want to use the gravel for anyway, so not a big deal. But we're gonna do something a little bit different, something fun, something exciting, hopefully. You, sir, are in my way. Because, unlike last season, I really want to focus on the fact that this is not our only base, okay? I want to create a secondary base, and I think I found the perfect spot for it. Now, I know the last time we did this, it did not end so well. In fact, it ended our season. But I have a feeling that this time around, it should be safer. And at some point here, I will build, I want to build a little path, a little structure coming out here. I'm actually alternating colors, trying to make it look nice. You, sir, do not look nice. Do you remember what this is? Yes. A portal to the Twilight Forest. I was hoping that I was far enough away that time. Stop burning. So we're going to end the episode jumping into the Twilight Forest. That is definitely a tornado. So, are you guys ready? I'm hoping this doesn't crash. There's a possibility it might the first time it loads the world in. So, let's see what happens. Although I know it's more a case on servers that it tends to hang the server. I'm hoping in single player here it should be okay, but it's first time I'm genning the world. So we're going to see what happens together. Now we're only going to spend a minute or two in here before I end the episode. Basically, I want to set up all my farms here. We need to set up a wool farm, like I said before. The wool farm will be over here. Probably things to do with food will be here. That is really close to lava. And what else? Oh, bees. Yes, I have forestry. We will be working with bees. So we're definitely going to have some fun with that. Ooh, we have one of the... see here, we have one of the bosses right here. That's good. We're going to definitely do some exploring. The cool part about the Twilight Forest is that the bosses are now set up. See, there's one right, it's right over here. They are set up with a tiered system. So I should not be able to break this. See? It's telling me, no, you can't do that. Are you? Ow. Okay, I did nothing to you. I got a book. Notes on a pointy tower by a forgotten explorer. Not on my monsters. I've been examining the strange aura surrounding this tower. The bricks of the tower are protected by a curse stronger than any I've seen before. The magic from the curse is boiling off into the surrounding area. In my homeland, I would have many options for dealing with this magic, but here my supplies are limited. I shall have to research. Many entries later. A breakthrough. In my journals, I cited a huge snake-like monster in a decorated courtyard. Nearby, I picked up a worn-down, discarded green scale. The magic in the scale seems to have the curse-breaking properties I need, but the magic is too dim. I may need to acquire a fresher specimen directly from the creature. That is the storyline. As I was going to say, in the Twilight Forest, if you want to progress through the bosses, you cannot just go, grab a boss and you are most definitely on fire. You can't just go to any boss. Well, thank you. You have to progress. So in order to go into the Lich Tower, because that's the Lich King Tower, we need to take on the Naga, which is a snake. So we'll do that at some point. Just kind of looking around, seeing what kind of a biome we have around here. This looks like, we're just in the regular Twilight Forest here. So the other cool thing about the Twilight Forest, this is the eternal sky. It never changes. So we're in a Twilight Swamp. The one thing we're going to have to watch out for the bees is we have to make sure we're in the right biomes. It's a nice ravine right here. Oh, you got a book as well. Some giant trees in here. I'm actually getting some really good frames while recording. I'm impressed. I thought what happened? I'm really confused. How did I go from the hunger I was at to starve to death? Did I walk into something? Oh, I'm getting hunger 3. Where is it coming from? Is it based on the biome? Is the swamp getting me for hunger? Twilight stream. Let's test this. Swamp. Yep. That's new. And the problem is, as soon as I hit starving, I die immediately. Ready? Boom. Well, that's a bit of a predicament. I'm very close to the edge of the swamp where I died. So maybe, if we go around the edge here... This is not what I was planning on ending the episode on. We were just going to talk and chat. I was not going to deal with whatever is going on here, because I did not know the swamp would cause hunger like that. Now I feel so slow. Oh God. So right there's my death. I gotta try and get as close as I can without hitting the swamp. The stream helps me. "33 blocks away." But I'm guessing if I step out here... I think this is where we just make a run for it. There, I got the hunger. I don't have much for food on me, so I gotta get out of here as fast as possible. No, don't stop bugging me with books. I need to get over here. Okay, I think we're okay. I already have a book, okay? Good sir. Let's probably the same exact book, right? Oh. No, it's not. Apparently there's much more to the Twilight Forest than I last remembered. Much more. But I do know this. We are hurting on food right now. We have to be very careful where we are, or what we do. Let's read it. The mosquitoes in the swamp are vexing but strange. The vast majority of them seem to have no natural source, neither do they seem to have a role in the local ecology. I've begun to suspect they are some kind of magical curse. Now that I've encountered a protection spell on the ruined labyrinth here, I consider my suspicions confirmed. Both the protection spell and the mosquitoes are a curse. This curse seems to have a different source from the others I have encountered. We'll have to research further. The curse seems to be a type too powerful for one being alone to produce. Several wizards working in combination would be necessary. If one of the wizards stopped contributing, the whole of the curse over the entire swamp would fall. Strangely, my divinations do not show signs of any nearby living wizards. I did see something interesting in one of the nearby pointy roof towers, though. Oh. So you understand what's going on now? We have to take on the Naga to get into the Lich Tower up there. And apparently, if you beat the Lich Tower, it allows you to go into that swamp. There must be like a labyrinth down in there. You know, the swamp labyrinth. So that is how progression works and how the different places within the Twilight Forest seem to protect themselves. We are definitely going to have to do some exploring. But that's going to be for another day because I'm hurting on food. I need to get food in me immediately before I die again. 2 deaths to the Twilight Forest. Crazy. And I think we're also going to have to set up some sort... Oh, this is going to be good. Some sort of a chunk loader pretty soon here. Because we need our base to be chunk loaded. More than it is, at least. Okay. So with that, guys, we have started playing around in the Twilight Forest. We will spend some more time there. Maybe next episode. We'll see. But with that, guys, thanks for watching. And as always, take it easy.